So we just got to Lotte World, and this place is basically like the Disney of Korea. And I'm from Florida, so I go to Disney so many times. And this is my first time in Lotte World, actually. I've been wanting to come here since forever, but I never had the chance. And also I was kind of waiting until I got a boyfriend so that he could take me here. But then Welcome to Korea basically offered me to come with them, and I was like, why not? Who needs a boyfriend when I have Welcome to Korea? We're here! So today's a Friday, but there's so many more people than I thought there would be. Like outside on the subway station, there was this long line. And in here, there's so many kids. And I was so surprised because it's Friday. They should be in school. But I guess they're on a field trip. I'm not really sure. Because they're even in their uniforms. So, I don't know. 오늘 날씨 좋아요. It's so sunny. And the weather is not too hot and not too cold. I think this is the best time to come to this park. We even have a castle here. My stomach dropped just watching that. 재밌겠다. So this is where the line ends for the gyro drop, I think it's what it's called. And it literally just like wraps around all this area. But because we have this magic pass, we don't have to wait in line. So I really recommend getting one of these if you ever come here. I think it's like 40,000 won for the 5, they stamp it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for each time you use it, and it's 40,000 won. So it's probably worth it. So we just got off the gyro drop, and oh my god, like, okay, in America, these drop ones, they usually take a long time for it to actually drop. So I was actually really surprised when it like stopped twisting. It like suddenly dropped right away, and I was waiting, like I thought it was gonna like take a while, but no, like it was just so sudden, and I was like 깜짝이야 진짜. 우와. 무서웠어. So we're in line for the gyro swing right now, and we actually got these passes from the machine towards the entrance, and this one is for gyro pass starting at 11:30. So you don't have to use this. You can actually get these tickets at the machine, and then you can get into the fast line. And right now the wait for the long line is 120 minutes, but our wait is just like really no people. So if you can't get this ticket, at least get these from the machine. Just got off that ride, and it wasn't, okay, for me, it wasn't really that scary because I love scary rides, so like I have no reaction. I just like really enjoy it. But before we got on the ride, there was actually a girl who started crying. Like she literally, like when she got off the ride, she like fell to the ground and she just like started like crying, bawling tears. And like, but like, so it depends like on your level of like if you can handle it or not, because it is scary for some, but like for me, it was really good. So now we're headed out to eat, and we're gonna eat the food that's recommended by actual Lotte World workers. So basically the best on the menu. So actually, I know like in Korea, tteokbokki is one of like the most famous street foods, and then a good combo with it is always sundae. So I've actually never had it before out of the 8 months that I've been here. So this is my first time, but it tastes so much different than I imagined it to. So you can dip it in the tteokbokki sauce like this. Like it inside the tteokbokki sauce more than the salt, but both are still good. Just make sure you don't put too much salt on it like I did the first time. And actually from this location you can see the ride Atlantis right outside the window. So we're finally gonna ride a roller coaster. I've been waiting for this moment. So again, we got the Magic Pass. So we've gotten 2 so far, 2 stamps, and there's just a very short line. And like the one outside, I think the one outside is the biggest line I have seen today. Like it's literally like a crowd of people. It's not even a line, it's just a crowd of people. So this place actually reminds me of a ride in Disney World. It's called, I think, Space Mountain, and it has like a similar space theme to it. So we just got off of the Comet, what is it called? Comet Express. And it was so funny because we got front row, me and the CEO, and my camera person, she got the one behind us, and like we only spun around a few times, but we looked at her and she was literally like spinning constantly. Okay, like it was so funny. She was so cute. But yeah, it was really fun. It reminds me a lot of the Disney Space Mountain, I think it's called. But yeah, it was really fun. I just got off of Atlantis, and I have to say it's my second favorite ride out of all the rides we've been on today. My first one being the drop. That was the best, and this one is second best, in my opinion. So, yeah. 최고. So, it is 1 p.m. right now, and we started here at 10 a.m. and we already rode the 4 rides that are the most popular in this park, which are the Comet and the Gyro Drop, the Gyro Swing, and also Atlantis. And we did that all under 3 hours, while these other lines that people are waiting for, it's like 2 hours just for one ride. So this ticket thing was really worth it, for sure. So I really recommend getting this if you ever come to Lotte World. And right now we're gonna go head inside because there's even more rides inside. And we already cleared the top 4. So let's go inside. We're about to get on the French Revolution 2 VR ride, and actually this is originally a VR ride, but right now they're fixing it, so it's not going to be a VR right now. But either way, it's still a really popular ride, and the wait line is 3 hours long right now, but since we have the Magic Pass, we're just cutting to the front of the line right now. So we just got off the French Revolution ride, and the waiting time was 3 hours, and then we just cut the line to the front, and oh my god, my head hurts. Like, I don't know why, but I kept trying to like lift my head off the seat, but that only caused my head to like go like back and forth like this and like this too. So like my head is just like not having it right now. But it was really fun too. Like maybe third best ride. Yeah, I'm like keeping track which one's best, and this one is third, in my opinion. So that ride just went up to like my number 2 on the list. The first one, the first drop that we did is still my favorite, but this one is my second favorite. And like I actually screamed for this one. Like I usually don't ever show much reaction to rides. Like I never scream or anything like that. But this one I actually screamed. So it was really fun. So we're doing the last one on our Magic Pass. It was nice while it lasted. Like we got to go through so many lines just by using this, and it was only like 40,000 won more, which I think is worth it because these lines are so long. Like this line that we're in now is 140 minutes long of a wait. So yeah, this is very useful. So we just finished our last ride, which is the gold mine, and I got so wet, like my hair, it looked like I just like took a shower real quick. And like my friend in front of me got like really wet too. It's a good thing that it's not cold outside though, because I don't know about you, but like I've been to water parks when it's cold outside, and that is not a fun time because every time you get off the ride, you're freezing to death. So I'm glad it's indoors. But yeah. 좋아. So I just got out of, hold on, I have to read it. Kurol Sajingwan. And I had no idea that this was even here. They just took me in here, and like I was actually thoroughly surprised because it was like separate studio spaces to take pictures, and these studio spaces were so nicely decorated and had such nice like kamsong, which means like ambience in Korean. And I don't know, I personally really loved it because I'm a photographer, and like just being in there like gave me a lot of inspiration. I don't know, but yeah, it was really nice in there, and there's so many people taking pictures together and like doing like these poses. You know, okay, I don't know what Korean poses are, but yeah, they're so cute, and like I don't know, it was a lot of fun. So check this place out if you come. So for the last ride that we did, it wasn't really a ride, but it was actually more like a ghost house, and I really wanted to do it because I'm really into like horror and stuff like that. I don't really get easily scared. So I went with my friend, and actually I got a little bit scared, to be honest, because there was one part where at the end where I wasn't expecting anything, and then some girls in front of us were screaming, and I was like, wiggle it, like why? And then suddenly like I got like grabbed on the leg, and then like both me and my friend were like screaming. So it was really fun. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I really recommend the ghost house if you're into like scary things. And I think there's actually another ghost like horror type of ride here, but I didn't get to go to it today, but maybe I will in the future. But yeah, that concludes my trip to Lotte World. I had such a fun time. I'm so grateful for Welcome to Korea again for being able to take me here, and I really loved it. So thank you so much. Welcome to Korea. Love you.